Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This show's Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. I want to give a shout out to Notification Gang, Key Talk Gang for rocking with me every single video. If you listen to my voice right now, go and like the video, hit the notification bell so you get a notification every single time I drop a video. Anyways, so some new reports are actually coming out on the YSL case. Now, the last time we spoke about any of the jurors inside of the YSL case, remember the judge had pretty much made one of the jurors do a assignment like they was back in high school or something like that. You know, talking about they got to do like MLA, ALA, however it goes format, writing the paper. I think it's like a 50 page paper or something like that. Whatever the amount of papers it was, I know it was outrageous. Now, it looks like another juror has caught themselves with a little assignment to do. Now, this juror don't have to write a 50-page paper. Now, the last juror had to write that paper because I believe she had missed the court date because she went out of town for work. You know, you can't miss work when you got court. You better cancel your work trip. I don't care how much money you got to make, how much food you got to, you know, I'm talking about food you're trying to do for the kid. Cancel that work trip and bring your mother to court anyways. Well, now the new juror, I guess he reached out to a reporter, and I guess, you know, whenever they reach out to a reporter, it can be some type of interest, you know, conflict of interest. So this guy reached out to a reporter, and, you know, he ended up getting some type of punishment. Actually, let me go read exactly what the report says here on my Twitter. Give me just a second here. All right, so it pretty much says actually, give me a second. Let me make it bigger for you. All right. So it says contempt. Judge Glanville in the YSL RICO trial finds a potential juror in contempt, this time for reaching out to a reporter. He's ordered to 10 hours of community service, speaking about behavior choices and consequences, and must attend the first 5 days of trial. All right. So if he's got to still attend the first 5 days of trial, that means he's probably not going to be a juror anymore. Probably going to, you know, X him out of being a juror. But then also, you know, let's actually listen to the video a little bit to try to find out why he reached out to the juror, because that's going to be important. Maybe it was something important, even though it doesn't matter because he's still been found in contempt. But let me go ahead and play it here.
So why shouldn't I hold you in contempt, sir? Contempt is punishable by a fine of $1,000 and 20 days in jail. So why shouldn't I do it?
Well, Your Honor, I was just inquiring about the speed of the speed of the hardships.
But doesn't it go against?
It does, and I take full responsibility.
I mean, the reason that I go through all these admonitions is...
So he pretty much said he was trying to find something about hardships. When you hear the word hardship, especially from a juror, so that means he's pretty much trying to get out of doing jury duty due to some type of hardship. More than likely, that's what that means. So it seems like he's probably trying to get out of doing jury duty, and he's trying to ask the reporter, hey, you know, how does the hardship work? But, you know, it looks like the judge already went over with them, hey, don't say nothing at all. So the reporters don't say nothing at all. He pretty much was told that, and he did it anyways. You already know this ain't the judge that you want to do what you're not supposed to do with. You already seen what he done did to some people in the past, and now what he's about to do to this guy.
Is I told you that we have actually had people do those in other trials, and that affects the fairness, the lawfulness, and the of the trial as to both sides. I mean, that admonition I went through with you all was probably about 10 minutes at least.
10 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
No, he ain't playing no game.
Why would you think this would be okay for you to inquire about this?
It was a dumb mistake on my part.
I mean, because that tells me you were listening on the media, which is what I told you not to do as well. Remember?
You know, you don't play no game. Why that boy? Oh, you did something else I told you not to do. Yeah, oh, that's your.
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, this is.
All right, let's see if we can skip to the punishment.
People.
Let's see.
I'm going to sentence you to 20 days, but I'm going to suspend those 20 days on the condition of two things. One, you're going to do 10 hours of community service at a school, a synagogue, a church, telling them this is your subject title, behavior, choices, consequences. Okay. All right? Yes. Then when we pick a jury in this case, you're going to come for the first 5 days of trial.
Okay.
That will satisfy your contempt. If you don't do the 10 hours, and provide.
So let me know something, so just like in the last juror that got in trouble, pretty much, he told her, hey, you can do 20 days in jail. You got to write this 50-page paper and all this MLA formats and all this stuff. And this guy, he's like, all right, you got 20 days in jail, but I'm a cancel out the 20 days in jail. The only thing you got to do is, the 10 hours of community service. So what would y'all rather do? Are y'all taking the 20 days to the chin, or are y'all just going to go ahead and do that little 10-hour community service? I'm talking about, get that out the way. And, hopefully your hardship come through and you ain't got to do the trial anymore. Anyways, well, also, some new details actually came out about the Drizzy Drake portion. Now, remember, the last time we spoke about Drake, the judge ordered Drake to come to the disposition. And I already told y'all, Drake is down with the Ooish people, if you know what I mean. And I'm talking about, they got lawyers on lawyers on lawyers on deck. I know you hear the music that he talking about, and the stuff he talking about in the music after hours of Il Molino, or So the Soul's on Talking Women. If man, they got money and money. I'm talking about, is American money. So, anyways, it looks like Drake lawyer has actually spoken to the judge and pretty much tried to, say, hey, why does Drake have to come? He does not have to come. So, they filed the motion to pretty much quash the deposition subpoena, which means they're pretty much filing the motion to say, no, we're not going to be coming to that. But here's the thing about it. I will definitely go ahead and read it out to you. It says, well, let me get it bigger. It says, Aubrey Drake Graham non-party motion to set aside the order on the rule to show cause and quash the deposition subpoena for personal appearance. So pretty much he's trying to squash it. It says no party, Aubrey Drake Graham here and after no party, by and through this undesigned counsel pursuant to the Florida rules of criminal procedure seeks relief from the demands contained in defendant Dedrick Williams, which is probably the guy that actually did the killing. Well, not probably the guy that actually did do the killing. Deposition subpoena for personal appearance. I ain't trying to pop up, even though they did say it would just have to be like on a live, like kind of what we're doing here right now, not like actually going to the court. He still ain't trying to do that at all. I'm talking about set on January 27, 2023, and files his motion to quash for the protective order from the court and in the support of thereof afterwards state. So pretty much Drake is not trying to go to there, bro. He's not trying to pull up there. What are you going to do? Go to the live or something like that? And then that lawyer that keeps trying to get him to go there going to end up saying, hey, Drake, I did all that. I just want to say, can I get an autograph? Can I just get one little autograph, Drake? Anyway. So I'm going to see if there's any type of video footage of Drake's lawyer talking inside of court. No, maybe there is. Let me see. There's none. It just pretty much says that, his lawyer pulled up to the court at least. It says, single attorney argued in court this morning, so he did pull up to the court. Drake didn't, but his lawyer did, which, of course, he's going to have his lawyer go there. I'm talking about, but he got all that money. That deposition subpoena wasn't served correctly, so they're saying that the subpoena was not served correctly to Drake, which that may be a reason to why he does not have to actually, appear. You know what I mean? Anytime they serve a subpoena, there's a specific set of rules and ways they have to do it. And if they don't do it that way, then that could be like an scapegoat to actually get out of it. It says subpoena wasn't served correctly and argued that Drake had nothing to do with the XXX and Tasha murder. Judge told him to get with the defense and arrange the deposition. So I don't know, man. The lawyer's fighting, try to get him not to go, but he did say, the lawyer said get with the defense and arrange the deposition. So we'll just have to figure out how it goes. Do y'all think Drake should actually pull up to, should he have to attend the deposition? Of course, like I tell y'all, yes, he's got the lyrics where he's turning the ops. I'm talking about. But do you really think Drake, I'm talking about, really went the full route to actually, get Buddy knocked off? I mean, the guy, I feel like that, the people that's on trial right now, they would have already snitched. I'm talking about, you got the guy that's on the stand pointing at everybody. He like point out the guys that that was trying to mess with you whenever you're walking through the hallways and they say you were a snitch. Where are they at? Right there, him right there, him right there. I'm talking about. So he pretty much already did all that. And that guy even said no, Drake didn't have a part of this at all. But, I'm talking about, of course, there is a whole lot of evidence pretty much of Drake speaking in his lyrics saying, harmful stuff. But at the same time, there has to be more than just lyrics to prove it. But we'll just have to see how that goes. I don't know who did what. I don't really, because I don't really care who did what, but I'm just here to report the news to y'all. Anyways, let me know something. So how do y'all feel about the judge pretty much making giving another juror a assignment to do? Man, these jurors better stop playing around with this judge because he ain't the one. I'm talking about, he ain't cut no breaks, no slack, none of that at all. And then, of course, you got Drake's lawyer that pulled up to the court and pretty much saying, hey, man, my client, my guy, Drake ain't about to be putting up to nobody. if if it get approved by you, Judge, of course. Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.